Well, hey guys, it is John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. Great to be back with you again on the show that helps you guys get motivated to become a better you. Hey guys, if you're wondering, the master topic for this week is a really good one. But in case you guys missed, what the master topic was, well, I'm going to share it with you. It's the science of everyday curiosity. Okay. And today's granular topic is Mix Unlikely Ideas for Genius Moments, Series 4, Show 43, episode number 5. Hey, guys, if it's your first time with me on the show, welcome to Inspirations of Your Life. If you're coming back many times, well, of course, welcome back. It's always great to have people that enjoy the content and want to come back to the show. So if you have not heard about BelieveMeAchieve.com, check that out after the show. It's a great place to find short and long form content, including articles that I put together. I think you'll be really, really pleased with that. So definitely check it out after the show. It's available 24 hours a day. Hey, guys, if you're thirsty, feel free to go get yourself some RO water like I have here. Maybe another beverage, maybe a snack, maybe fruit, nuts, healthy, sweet, tarts. Totally up to you. And sit back and enjoy the show, guys. So let's go ahead and get this show kicked off because we have a really, really great show. We always have a great show, don't we? All right. I hope everyone's having a good start of the week. I know we're in the mid of the week already. So again, it is so great to be with you and let you know that change happens when we decide to become better. If we don't decide to become better, well, then we're never going to make that change, are we? So I hope that helps everyone here. Welcome, everyone, to Inspirations for Your Life, the ever-popular podcast show hosted by myself, John C. Morley. I am a serial entrepreneur, engineer, marketing specialist, video producer, podcast host, podcast coach, graduate student, and let's not forget, a passionate lifelong learner that loves to help and discover the untapped power inside of us by combining creativity, skill, and a fresh mindset. In this episode, we're diving very deep into how blending your unique talents can drive innovation, unlock leadership, and transform your personal and professional journey. Let's get started, everyone, together on a purposeful path to grow, fulfillment, and new possibilities. But remember, the choice has to start with you. You have to make that first. Number one, guys, letting go is not weakness. I've said this so many times. Hopefully it's sunk in by now. It is wisdom. True strength lies in knowing when to release what holds you back, whether it's outdated ideas, toxic relationships, or limiting beliefs. Letting go isn't a sign of defeat. It's a bold step toward new growth. Wisdom comes from recognizing when to turn the page and make room for something greater in your life or your career. Number two, guys, mix unlikely ideas for genius moments. Some of the best breakthroughs happen when you dare to blend concepts that don't seem to fit. In this season 4 that we're on, I can't believe here, I'm dedicated in this particular show 43 to showing you how putting together unrelated thoughts or experiences can spark genius level solutions. The next time you feel stuck at home or at work or volunteering, try combining the opposites and you just might surprise yourself. Give it a try. Number 3, guys, blend skills for fresh solutions. Growth comes from cross-training your talents. Maybe you're a marketer with engineering skills or an artist who can code. By blending these abilities, you solve problems in ways nobody else can. Fusion unlocks pathways traditional thinking can't even begin to explore. Number 4, cross-pollinate your interests, your hobbies, and of course, your passions. They aren't just for downtime, they can revolutionize your work. If you love cooking and lead a business, why not bring your sense of flavor and presentation into your next pitch? When you cross-pollinate interests, you fuel creativity and engagement. I think that's something a lot of people don't realize is that when we do this crossing, we actually have the ability to gain so much interest and insight in our life that you didn't even believe was actually possible. So give yourself some chance, guys. Number 5, you ready for number 5? Number 5 is creativity. Creativity. And I think that's a very interesting thing to understand, what creativity is. Creativity is something that a lot of people miss. And it's because they're looking for something, but they're not really opening themselves up. Creativity loves diversity. Innovation thrives in diverse teams and varied perspectives. Exposure to different cultures, industries, and personalities allows your brain to build inventive ideas. Embrace diversity in your personal network. Creativity will flourish. Not immediately, but it will. Number 6, guys, combine and surprise yourself. If you've ever thought, I can't do both, try it anyway. Combine disciplines, roles, or techniques and watch as unexpected success just follows through. The greatest surprises come when you refuse to be defined by just one lane. Don't be a one-lane guy or a one-lane lady. Number 7, innovation starts with odd pairings. History's biggest innovations are fueled by odd couples. Think peanut butter and jelly, or smartphone and music. Playing. Pair what doesn't seem to fit. It's the birthplace of new industries and, of course, fresh results. Number 8, guys, fuse ideas, break the boundaries. Don't be afraid. Boundaries in business and life are meant to be challenged. The fusion of ideas lets us push limitations, test what's possible, and forge new directions. So many people you meet say, well, you have to stay within the box. You have to stay within the confines. How can we ever learn? How can we ever grow? Each time you fuse a pair of thoughts in your mind, you open the door to potential breakthroughs and solutions. Number 9, intersection sparks genius. Yeah. Intersection sparks genius. I think that's a very remarkable thing. Genius arises when there are different roads to meet. I think that's something a lot of people have trouble with. Whether you're blending music and maths or leadership and empathy, it's at the intersection where magic happens. Seek collaboration, not isolation. That's the key, guys. That is the key. Number 10, mixed talents make magic. Multi-talented people, those who bring a medley of skills, are the ones changing the world right now. Don't hide your mix of abilities. Don't try to be someone else. They already exist. Just be you. Celebrate them and watch how your magic inspires. Innovation around you just kind of grows and flourishes. Number 9, guys. I think we have to realize the main point, but scooping on to number 11, actually, the best teams are mosaics. Think of great teams like mosaics. Each piece looks unique, but together they create this, well, something unique and stunning. Invite teammates with unique backgrounds. Diversity builds resilience, creativity, and lasting success. So why not give that a try? Don't just go for the fact that maybe they're a jock or a great athlete. Number 12, collide passions for wild results. We talk about this in baking and cooking all the time. Mix a salt, right, and a sour, or a salt and a sweet for some very unique tastes that will blow your mind. When different passions, this is key, collide, results go viral. Try bringing together activists and tech geeks, artists and engineers. The wildest ideas and greatest impact comes from these type of collisions. Now, they might seem a little unorthodox. They may seem a little bit challenging at first. But hey, we have to all come to some kind of a semblance, right? And I think by us having different levels of education in different disciplines, it can help. Number 13, guys, hybrid thinking wins big. What the heck is hybrid thinking? We're not talking about cars. No, we're talking about you thinking about one concept and another concept, and then figuring how can we make those two separate concepts kind of collide together to make something better. Kind of like peanut butter and jelly. Kind of like the Kentucky Derby pie, right? Which is actually pecan pie and chocolate chips infused, cooked together. Delicious. Winners don't choose between options. They blend the best of both. Hybrid thinking lets you adapt fast, spot patterns, and outperform rigid competitors. Start training your mind to synthesize instead of divide. That's key, guys. Number 14, mash up what you know. Mix and mash all your knowledge into new formats. You can use video to explain things like engineering ideas or podcasts to explore marketing strategies. Mashups get attention and solve modern problems. And again, things might not go the way you want the first time, but hey, you're going to be down an entirely new road path, one that's probably going to excite you quite a bit. So let's embrace that. Number 15, guys, don't fit in. Mix it up. As I said, don't be someone else. They're already taken. Be you. You're not here to fit a mold. Nope. Stand out by mixing up your approach, style, and thinking. The courage to be different is the engine of innovation. It does take courage, success, and memorable impact. I think when something is different, like, oh, I don't know, I don't feel comfortable. What if this doesn't work? What if people laugh at me? People laughed at a lot of inventors, and look at where they are now, either passed on or celebrating some amazing stuff that you didn't even know was possible. All right, I think that's a very cool thing to understand. Time for the swig of this beautiful water. So don't let the animosity or the fear of doing something different scare you. It should excite you. It should ignite more passion in you to take that action. Number 16, bridging gaps breeds innovation. Bridging gaps breeds innovation. Learn to spot gaps between industries, ideas, or communities, and how to build the bridges between them. Innovation is in the gaps, not the overlaps. Let yourself become a connector, not because you have to, but because you should want to be a connector. I think that's a very valuable point, okay? Very, very important, guys. Number 17, layer your learning. Let me say that again. Layer your learning. Layer your learning. Never settle for knowledge at just one level. Layer up your learning. Add new skills, perspectives, and experiences. Each layer gives you depth and agility and helps you stand out as a true leader. But again, we have to have enough confidence to be able to believe that we can do it. Number 18, guys, synthesize. Don't settle. Okay, that's very important. Go beyond just accepting what it is. Synthesize. Take all the parts, the components, the ideas, and create a new solution. In music, when we talk about synthesizing, we mean that you take a whole bunch of stuff and you put them together And bam, we get amazing stuff. Okay. Original, useful, and very, very powerful stuff. Number 19, guys. Difference is your superpower. Your unique thinking is your greatest asset. Don't hide your quirks. Let them shine through. The world needs unconventional ideas, and your difference is where the magic begins. Your difference is where the magic begins. So embrace that, love that, share that. Number 20, guys. Remix your strengths daily. Every day, remix what you're already great at. If you're a strong communicator, find new channels. If you're organized, help others streamline. Remixes keep skills fresh and show you're adaptable. Number 21. Spark curiosity through contrast. Place opposites side by side to ignite curiosity. Contrast drives engagement. Get people talking and create memorable experiences. That's how it works, guys. Number 22. Connect dots in new ways, not just in the straight lines. Don't just follow obvious patterns. Come up with new ones. Connect distant dots to other dots. Unexpected linkages lead to big discovery and competitive edges. And that's something that a lot of people don't realize is that when we take apart the puzzle and we figure out there's another way to put it back together. Now, not a typical puzzle, but a puzzle that has, let's say, building blocks. Could be like a Lego set. Could be capsule. Could be anything like that. Maybe logs for log cabin, right? Number 23. Juxtapose for joy. Juxtapose old and new, fun and serious times. Just understand joy comes from playful contrasts. Try putting together what shouldn't fit for uplifting results. Don't try to force things, but play with things. If the square peg doesn't go in the round hole, try some other stuff, and it might eventually go in. Number 24. Wisdom grows at intersections. The more intersections you explore between fields, cultures, or generations, the wiser you will inevitably become. Don't just walk a straight line. Try crossing some paths, even though it might not be comfortable. Number 25. Seek synergy, not similarity. We're taught in society that we need to be similar. Why? Because, well, you don't want to buck the system, right? I'm going to give you an interesting example with this. When I was in, I was in high school at Newman Prep. I always dressed like a prep. I still do. And so when it hit, let's say, around May 1st, I wouldn't wear socks. From May 1st till October 31st. That was the last day I would wear socks. Well, there was a dress code at our school. And that dress code was about dressing neatly. So that's no jeans, no sneakers, no ripped clothes, no shirts with logos. You could have logos like Polo, Izod, etc. But they didn't want some big writing on a shirt or some big, let's say, comment that could be controversial. So logos from tasteful manufacturers, nothing wrong with that. Land's End, Polo, Izod, Ralph Lauren, etc. So one day I noticed, that I was told by one of my teachers, a homeroom teacher, that, John, I still remember his name, Mr. Saucier. He was a great writing teacher. I never had him for writing, but he was a very nice gentleman. He was very sincere in what he did. His name was Mr. Saucier, Ronald Saucier. And he would never want to directly get anybody in trouble, but he would kind of be nudging like, hey, John, you really got to remember to wear socks. I'm not going to give you attention for it or anything like that. But somebody else may. So just be on your alert. And every day he'd kind of like, I know, Mrs. Sear, I know. And so I talked to another teacher who I noticed always would do the same thing I was doing. Loafers, docksiders, and no socks from May 1st to October 31st. So one time after lunch, I went up to him and I said, this is crazy. So what's that? I said, look at your feet and look at my feet. He's like, oh, you don't wear socks either. I said, exactly. But the dress code says we can't have, we could not have us wearing shoes without socks at any time. And they have defined this very loosely because they consider that inappropriate dress or dress that is sloppy. So sloppy are things like leaving your shirt out and stuff like that. So I talked to him a few times and he said, yeah, that's not right because it is neat. And we do it during those months because, we want our feet to breathe. And that's a good, healthy thing. So we were talking about it and both of us, we got signatures, quite a few. Then we went to Brother Ed, who was the principal of the school, and one of the sisters there who was the vice president of the school and also handled discipline and things like that. And we both went to her and we said, can we have a meeting? And we did. And I said, we both aren't wearing socks. And we feel that our freedom of rights are being, discriminated here. Wearing, no socks is not disrespectful. We do it because we want our feet to breathe. And when November 1st comes, we start wearing socks again until basically April 30th, right? And so she said, I see your point. You could see that we're not, messy in any way. I've got slacks on. The other professors got slacks on. We've got both nice dress shirts on or polo shirts, and we look very presentable. And she's like, yes. Let me take your information. I have X signatures. Let me go back to Brother Ed, and let me also go back to our committee. And so they went back to the committee. And the next day, Sister called both of us in and Brother Ed. And I said, uh-oh, we're in trouble. We're all here. Said, no. You guys both brought a very, how can we say, a very important point. And you actually may have proved to us something we overlooked. The fact that we were classifying people that didn't wear socks as being messy or, unclean or, disrespectful or sloppy dressing might have been an overstatement. We shouldn't have done that. And so I am willing, and Sister and I have talked about it and the rest of the committee, and we feel that we're going to allow this. We're going to allow you and everyone else who wants to do this. They still have to keep themselves in good hygiene, which you both do. But we're going to allow you to wear no socks starting May 1st. And up until October 31st, you're not going to have to wear socks. So we'll send a memo around immediately. Plus, we'll make an announcement today because it might take a day for the memo to get around. So we had our end of school announcements and, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sister such and such. Before we have the final bell, I just want to take a moment to bring an issue together that Mr. Morley and such and such from the math department have brought to us. And we have heard their concerns and we have seen all your signatures and how important this is to you, something that myself and Brother Ed may have overlooked. And so we're going to go ahead and change the dress code officially. So that it will be formal tomorrow, but as of now, you do not need to wear socks after May 1st, and I know it is May 6th, so therefore socks are not required again until November 1st. You still must be clean, your feet must be clean, and you must not have any type of sloppy appearance. We were very happy because we weren't trying to be like everyone else. We were creating a new standard, and then everyone else followed what we did, which was kind of neat. So, guys, I want to encourage you to look for synergy, how things work better together. Okay. Maybe it's being different, and that difference is what's similar, that we're different, and that makes us similar. Powerful teams and ideas are made from synergies, not clones. This isn't the army, this isn't the military. Number 26, explore outside your lane. True growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone. We've said this before. Explore new industries, perspectives, and skills. You might just discover your next calling. Number 27, master the art of blending. Become a blend master. Combine skills, ideas, and cultures. It's an art that brings your respect, getting you success, and of course, advancing your leadership. Number 28, pair opposites for brilliance. Brilliance often arises from unlikely pairs. An introvert and extrovert, old and young, classic and modern pair opposites to create something no one ever saw coming. Number 29, let variety fuel your vision. Don't just accept diversity, embrace it as fuel. Variety is the ultimate energy for innovation, and your vision will expand further than you thought ever was possible. Number 30, discovery is a blend away. Innovation is just one bold blend away. Mix your skills, knowledge, and passions. New discoveries will always follow. Number 31, diverge to converge solutions. Diverge in your thinking. Let your mind wander down new paths so that when you need solutions, you can bring together the best from every direction. Number 32, unlikely combos create legends in the world. History legends combined with others, and as said, that's impossible becomes possible. Let your unconventional combos catapult you into legendary status. For you to understand the fact that you can challenge things, just do it in a respectful way. And I think when you can let administration know that it's not just something you're doing to rebel, you're doing something because it is for the greater good of all concerned. And because we got those signatures, that made it very easy. Plus, we were able to demonstrate that we have been doing this for many years, way before even coming to the school. For more expert advice and more inspiration, please choose to connect with me, John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, by visiting believemeachieve.com. You can go there right now after the show is over and rewatch this show, other shows, get other short form content, long form content, and I'll catch you guys real soon. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your day or evening, and be well, everyone. And remember, start mixing things up and realizing that it doesn't always have to be similar. Differences can make the success happen quicker than you thought.